Well, Tesla stock has been down following major backlash over recent actions by its CEO. Elon Musk tweeted earlier this month that he was considering going private with the company, but on Friday he reversed course, saying it will remain public. Now, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is investigating the comments. Nick Thompson is the editor-in-chief of Wired, as well as CBS News contributor. Nick is joining us now. There you are, Nick. I see you. So what is going on here?
No one knows what's going on here. I mean, Musk has a very complicated relationship with the internet. He has a very difficult situation with his companies, and he's also a genius. So you combine those three things, and you've got a real mess. The particular thing that happened is that he tweeted one morning that he was going to take Tesla private and that funding was secured. Funding clearly was not secured, as we now know, because he's reversed course. So the SEC is looking into it. It's possibly it was just Musk making a joke, Musk in an excitable mood, or Musk manipulating markets because he's angry at short sellers. And those things have very different consequences. So there is a lot of scrutiny of Tesla right now, a lot of scrutiny of Musk, and a lot of concern among shareholders and law enforcement officials.
So what sort of impact could an SEC investigation have on the company?
I mean, it could be devastating. If Musk ends up facing severe consequences or perhaps even has to give up his position, it's terrible for Tesla, because the only reason Tesla is able to support itself and is able to get funded at such an extraordinary level, despite losing gobs of money, is because people have so much faith in Musk. And so without Musk, Tesla's in a deep, deep problem. Also, Musk has no obvious replacement. So no Musk, no obvious replacement, real problems for Tesla. On the other hand, Musk has faced much more serious problems and has gotten through them. So who knows what will happen with this SEC investigation? So
there's a recent Wired article that said, Elon Musk is broken and we have broken him. What do you make of that headline?
Well, that was Alex Davies, our transportation editor, who's wonderful. The argument is, I think Twitter does this to a lot of people. I mean, you even see it to a certain degree with the president, where there's so much adulation for a character like Musk. He can tweet anything he wants, right? He can say, I'm going to rescue the boys in the Thai cave, and he will get tons and tons of people, tens of thousands of people offering him this instant affirmation. And I think it's quite addictive to someone like him. And so he's kind of flown off the handle a little bit on Twitter. I mean, even yesterday on Twitter, so there's a sort of a sub-scandal for Musk, which has smaller legal ramifications, but is even stranger, and that is, he created these little pods to rescue the kids in the cave, and they weren't used, but he made a big deal about creating them. And then the other people saved them. And so then Musk called one of the people who actually saved the kids a pedophile, right? Not a smart thing to do, and no evidence for it whatsoever. So that happened a couple weeks ago. Yesterday, for some reason, Musk is on Twitter again, fighting with journalists, saying, why don't you investigate whether the guy's a pedophile, right? Now, why would the CEO of three really important companies with regulatory problems, with huge issues, trying to get humans to Mars, trying to transform our economy, why is he on Twitter fighting with journalists about whether a guy who saved children is a pedophile? That's not the best use of his time. So clearly what's happened is something about the way the internet works and the way his fandom works and this kind of crushing adulation has made Musk a little bonkers. And so his board has asked him to get off Twitter and to start taking everything a little more seriously. He needs to settle down, run his companies, and keep quiet for a little while.
Yeah, put the phone down. Yeah, something about the way the internet works has worked for him tremendously well. But, with many things, there is a double edge to that sword, and he's feeling it. Nick Thompson, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Anne Marie.